Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild, and today we have to do some work for a new mining ship. I decided that a new mining ship is needed. I will go with modern technologies, use a modded part, the laser drills, and we will build it here on the moon. I hope that works out. It will not be remote controlled, and I will see that I have a lot of storage for now. There seems to be a problem with the connectors, and we will have to get around that. That is the worst thing at the moment, because I have to go and pick up the stuff out of the containers and bring it into a ship that can convert the materials and. So we will have to see how that works out in the end. I hope it does, because again, if these don't work at the moment, that would be bad. I can't tell. It was just a comment. It was just a comment in my comment section, and I hope the person knows what he is. I assume he is talking about. I didn't hear anything about. No, the laser drill will do a work here. I didn't read that at all. The problem is I'm not too much into reading all the bugs and all the stuff that happens there. Oh, that works now. Nice thing. Or yeah, it works. Seems to work. Good thing. I don't read all that stuff, so I'm not the best person to ask. And I'm always happy if one of my viewers can say, hey, no, it's this and that problem that happens there. Then I'm lucky. So let me do something I didn't do in the meantime. I made myself a new drill because, as I told you in the last episode, I lost some stuff while working on the planet. On the planet, by the way, it's too dark for me at the moment. I don't like being there in the dark. We might always change when it is too dark here. It should be sunny on the planet, so we can go back and forth then. So what I need, what materials do I have at the moment? I think all the stuff I really need for now, just to lay out something very basic. Okay, I always want to go with the fighter cockpit. It's the cockpit I like the most, so let us go with that. And then I need some... Maybe I can get rid of this for now, and we should go with some conveyors. Give me the small conveyors. Here I can search for it. Okay, this and maybe some tubes later. Let us try that. Okay, the cockpit. Set that up first. Again, this should be a relatively small ship. I don't want to have crazy big ships, but on the other hand, I should have enough space to accommodate, I think, I would say 2 big containers. That's what I want to have. Or maybe the big containers might not be available. We will see. We will see what is available to us. Let me get a cockpit production. And I want to have 1 small fighter cockpit. Give me all the materials for that. I hope I have enough. Again, I'm missing some necessary materials like platinum and all that stuff. But we will go with a shape that seems to work out for everybody always. So we will take the conveyor in the front and then just add the oh, we can't do that, so we need to have some blocks here. We will just add the drills on the sides. I'm going with 2. Bulletproof glass is the first thing I need. This is this is absolutely crazy. Why do I need bulletproof glass as the first thing for these? Nah, man. Okay, give me all that stuff. I can't use the bulletproof glass that I have here. Just give me this. So, that should be okay. At the moment, I'm struggling with some problems. My Hawkbog is not doing what it is supposed to be, not in Space Engineers, but in Starmade, and this kind of creeps me out because I want this thing to work for me, and I want it to work everywhere. I made a Starmade episode, the one from yesterday, I think. I'm recording this on the day I will release this Starmade episode, and yeah, that's always weird. So I made a Starmade episode, and let me get rid of the cockpit, and then we will put in the container, the cargo. Is there a large one? There is a large one for this, so I could work with these. Okay. So it is always, this is always weird for me, going and telling, yeah, I have this and this going, and I want it to be, and this is always very, very weird. Yeah, the Hawkbog for some reason doesn't record properly, and I don't know why. It records Space Engineers without problems, but it has problems with Starmade. And it's only in Starmade, so let me explain that. If I have Starmade open and I want to record with my Hawkbog, it just records 1 frame in Starmade, in the game itself. If I tap out of the game, pull a window in front of Starmade, kind of, and then go there with a mouse and do stuff and all that stuff, this gets recorded, but there's only 1 frame of Starmade recorded. It does that for the whole time, so it just records 1 frame of it, and I don't know where that comes from. I will have to figure that out. I used DX for the one I had there, and it worked out, but it brings up my not recording my render times again. That's something I don't like. Good. I could add some. I want to finish the cockpit, so I see where the connectors are. See, there's a big connector and a small connector on the bottom. How do I do that? I could have the small connector run. Should I go and use the big connector here to connect the big cargo containers to it? That would be the most logical thing, because I want to add something with the small cargo containers there, with the small cargo connectors here. So let me use this. I will have to encase that, because I want kind of a cage around the containers here, because these containers are, I think, still very fragile, and it is not nice that they are that way. Good. I would say I do some work, come back to you when I've done some things, because it might be we are building a lot in the last time, and so let me maybe do that. So one thing I want to achieve with this ship is, again, that I get rid of stone in the process. Again, getting stone is on the moon and all that stuff not a real big problem. So I don't want it from the asteroids. And to do that, I will just use these small sorters I can bring to the sides here. By the way, I flipped around the containers. I had the big openings on this side, and I wanted to change that. So I want to have 4 of these on each side, because I want to be able to put a lot of stone out there and get rid of that very, very fast. These drills will get a lot of stone, I hope, very, very fast, and so I want to get rid of it very, very fast. By the way, I can later maybe add more drills to the sides here or something like that. I will figure out the drills later. So for now, I want to have the body where I can use to anchor stuff to, kind of, and that also counts for the drills. So I have a lot of space here to maybe get more drills on the sides or something like that. We will have to see. Good. These I need to produce these still, and I need to also, I wanted to be careful and fill up my bottles here, because I think I'm running low on all that stuff. Good. So get me the sorters, and I will just use small, not connectors, how are they called? Throw outy bitty bits. I don't know. I will just use multiple ones of these and get rid of the stone that way. So it is called the collector. It is not. It is called, come on, it has to be here. By the way, I need small 1, 2, 3, 4. It is called, by the way, I want to have an ore detector later. Maybe I should add one. It is called ejector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For now, I don't know if that's enough. This will be all figuring out that stuff. Good. Okay. Let me do some more work. I have to decide what thrusters I put on there and all that stuff. So, and I want to kind of unmount it from the platform here. So I need to add some thrusters to it, and then I can remove this leg and we can work on it while it is hovering here. Maybe we will see how that works out. Good. Let me grab that stuff and I will do some more work. That's the explanation for now. So here you can see how I want that to be. All these ejectors will, yeah, kind of push out the stone I'm collecting, so I don't get that into the system. I have on the other side, I have one of these two. At the moment, this ship seems to be very white. If that's the case, I will take these off and put them maybe down here or something like that. And I could also, if it still fills up with stone very, very fast, put a row up here. The only problem is I have to get it off the ground here on the moon. And that's why I added this amount of thrusters to the bottom. They will definitely be gone when I'm in space. I can then switch around and put some of them on top of here, so it is maneuverable and all that stuff. And maybe some on the back here. You can see I have a lot of these big collectors. What I will do here is I will name this one and call it back caps lock back, because this one will be disconnected kind of from these two here at the moment, because these, again, it is said that these connectors have problems right now. I will not use them for now, or not use them to connect them, but I will use a system where the connectors push out materials. So I will park it over a collector bin kind of, and then push the materials that way into a system, so I don't have to take it out and put it into machines, all that stuff. Should work out better than yeah, risking to lose another ship to weird bugs. I still have to make a front connection here. I might want to do that, but I also could keep this at the moment not used. Again, this is a workaround for now, because this will be in use for the space station and to get nicer materials. And it is not done by now, so it's not finished, because again, I need, maybe want to add more of the ejectors and all that stuff, but that is what I have come up with for now. I will now add 2 more reactors, and I will finish the drills in the front here, and then I think we try to get it off the ground and maybe get it into space, so we can make our first drilling experiments. I want to also add, and that's a thing I should do by now, I will add a remote control so I can use the autopilot, and I will add an ore detector. Let me find these, or I will use the normal one for now, and the remote control here, and the ore detector on the other side. And I also should add an antenna. Maybe I should do that. Add an antenna here. Oh, small steel tubes. Okay, I will get the materials for that, and we'll come back to you when we lift off that thing. So now I can record like a crazy man. My wife brought me a tea. And will let me do one thing. This. And now I can record like a crazy man here. Good. So you can see that I have added some more thrusters. Again, these will go over time, because in space I don't need so many thrusters. I need them just to get off the ground. What I want to do is I want to just cut this up. It should be enough. I took a look at that and it should be enough. But first let us do some stuff that we need to do here. So 12, or is there more ejectors? Not more ejectors. Good. We will form these into a group, and then also the conveyor sorters into a group, because now we can set these up all at once and go and say, oh, I will have to set them up all individually. So we will go whitelist and set stone. Stone, come on. It should be here. Add this to the whitelist because we want this to be able to go through the sorter. Oh, and drain all I can turn on. No, whitelist. I can turn on from the save. I can just not add the whitelist when I'm in the, so I can't get them together and then set the whitelist. I will have to do that individually. Here you see that. There. Add this. It's my brain. This is because I'm not. Oh, we should talk about that in a second too. I'm not an English speaker by. Yeah, it's a second language. I speak. My main language is German. I have to think what I say. I'm losing that. It's fine because it's a funny thing. I now English German, that doesn't make, for at least for the understanding part of it, it doesn't matter for me anymore. But for the speaking part, it still matters at least a bit. Here, see, I can turn them on to drain all, and the ejectors just collect all and throw out. So now all the stone should go through the sorters into the ejectors and should be thrown out. So that's a good thing, and I can do some stuff from the cockpit there. Let us go the risky route. This works out. Nice thing. Okay, we can bring this into space. I can do that with the... Do I have enough oxygen? Let me refill my oxygen, and then we go into space and make try with the drilling part of that thing. I want to see what the laser drills do. I know that the laser strip miners are very, very nice. The laser drills, I think I haven't seen by now. So get the remote control. Remote control, and we want to go to, let us try something. I have an idea. We will go to base orbit and then to asteroids. I want to start at base orbit. I want to go, not patrol, I want to go one way. Now the question is, can it go from base orbit to asteroids? Ooh. And it doesn't spin here. That's a nice thing. Oh, it starts to spin. If it gets too bad, I will just cut here and remove that, because I had that I went into space and it spun me around. That was not nice. So, okay. Come on, let me see this. If this works, if I can fly from here straight towards the asteroids. It still flies towards the base orbit. Now it brakes and goes to the asteroids. Amazing, good. I will meet you at the asteroid, so we will make a test there and see how good this ship is at drilling. Good, we're close to the Duchessa. I want to do one thing here now, and this is maybe change out the thrusters. It is a bit too too twitchy with all the thrusters on the bottom. And again, this ship will not land again. So just let us do that real quick. And while I do that, I can just talk to you for a second. some of my German viewers said I should maybe do stuff in German. And I'm really considering that. I think I will start to do stuff in German, and maybe really quick. We will have to see how that works out. I have a second channel, and I will definitely promote that in the near future. And yeah, don't know. Maybe you have some things to say about that, or you have an idea or something like that. You want to let me know something or so. Would be nice to hear from you. It could be the whole thing could go very fast, so maybe you see this episode and then everything is done already. I'm not sure yet. I have some plans, and I want to also present this Space Engineer series then in German, and maybe not make the same episodes for it, just make a bit of different kind of stuff for the German viewers, and maybe make, I don't know, go over the stuff I've done in that I've done for the English series. And I don't want to make too much German stuff. It all depends on time. I have to see how much time I can put into this. So I also want to maybe add, no, I want to maybe add a thruster or so on the back. Yeah, I have this second channel for a long time, and I thought about that for a long time. Don't know, and maybe now's the time to also do some stuff in English. Could be a good idea, could be a bad idea, in English, in German. Could be a good idea, could be a bad idea. We will have to see how it all is accepted from the viewers. Don't know. Good, let me do this. So, because getting around is a thing we definitely need. So, a lot of thrusters on the back makes it easier to get back and forth between, don't know, stations or asteroids or whatsoever. And that's what we want in the end. You can see, by the way, that I upped the view distance. Now we can see all the asteroids in the distance where we can fly to, but we'll go to this one first and then take a look at the mining capabilities of this ship. So there you can see some iron. That's what we want to dig up, and I want to see how the ejectors get rid of the stone. This could all crash my stuff here. I'm not sure. We will have to see. And again, I don't know how good these laser drills are. By the way, they rotate. That's amazing. Oh, okay. Ah, it's small. Oh, it's a small area they produce. I should have put on the strip mining drills. Maybe that would have been better. But for now we can use that here and work with them. Let me go into the cockpit and work here a bit. It seems that the whole getting rid of stone seems to work out. Again. Yes. It throws down stone out faster than I can get it in, it seems. That's a good thing. Okay, I will dig here a bit. And so I think this was a good project for today. Episode could be a bit long, I don't know. We will have to see. But I will dig a bit for today now and then go back to the Duchessa and we will start our outpost there, I think. One thing I want to do there too is build up another portal later we had some discussions in the comments about how the portals kind of handle each other. Can we use one DHD? Can we use one portal, multiple DHDs to go to different portals? We will test that and see if that all works out so that we can go from the planet or from the moon to this outpost. Again, I'm using the portals to save up my time. It's crazy how long it takes to fly around, and bringing up the speed might help, but on the other hand, the portals do a really good job. And yeah, I have nothing against the portals, let's say it that way. Good. People, I think that's all for today. I hope you liked the episodes. If you liked them, then please leave a like on them. On this episode, the last episode too, if you haven't seen it already. So, and I hope to see you on Friday in the next episode. See ya, guys.